I know. The intro could be better. We're going to work on it. We got a couple community members working on the intro for us. But good morning to you. Welcome into another live stream. We are back up and at it. And Martin, wow, about time. Yeah, finally, right? Sorry, I was a little late there. I was actually looking at the Bitcoin Miami schedule, getting fired up for next week, heading out to Miami. Man, I am so hoping I run into Elon Musk and he gives me like 20 seconds of his time. How sweet would a YouTube short be with Elon? Or even a 2 to 3 minute video with Elon? How sick would that be? Or even Jack Dorsey, Mr. Wonderful is going to be there. All the big players are going to be there. The president from El Salvador is going to be there. I'm going to try like hell to bring you the best content next week from Bitcoin Miami. I would love to do a full vlogging experience, maybe a mini vlog via YouTube Shorts. Let me know if you would like that down below in the comment section. I would do the full vlog if I knew I could find an editor, but maybe I'll just do a bunch of the videos and then put it all together as a bigger video. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm planning on bringing you a lot of good content coming from Bitcoin Miami. Very excited about it. And CVC, yes, the CVC launch today will be a big day for that. We're going to talk about Shiba Inu. We've got big news on the horizon for SHIB, supposedly, as well. So mini live streams, yes, we could do that out there in Miami, definitely. SHIB, yes, CVC to the moon. A lot of people fired up about the CVC launch today, for sure. Zilliqa has been on the move, for sure. Guys, go ahead and hammer that like button on your way inside the door before you kick your shoes off, get comfortable. Or if you're on your way to work, hopefully you're enjoying the streams here every Monday through Friday, right around 9 a.m. We pop on here, and we're going to start doing it in the evenings as well. Yesterday, I couldn't make it. I had to go to a dinner, but usually we're going to do the evening streams as well. So, good morning, Money Magnet, Paul. Good day. Good day. Rodney, how we doing? Good day. Matt Hammer from Queensland. What's happening, guys? What is going on? Kamal, what's going on? Hodl SHIB Army. Yeah, what is going on, guys? All right, so we have a lot to get into. We're going to start with Shiba Inu. We don't know what the heck's going on here, really. They kind of left us on the hook again, right? In classic Shiba Inu style, classic, right? SHIB Army. Let me zoom in here. SHIB Army. See, the world is full of things more powerful than us, but if you know how to catch a ride, you can go places. Stay tuned for March 30th. That is today. We await the big news. A lot of people have their thinking that, a lot of people out there thinking that it could be Uber or Lyft or some kind of rideshare company. And real quick, dude, how about this? I Trust Capital hooking up the Yeti. I've got my coffee in here this morning. Shout out to I Trust Capital. Link down below in the description if you want to start your crypto IRA today. But I've got my Yeti filled with coffee. We're going to pour it into the cup, and it's time. Listen to the sound. For all the anti-slurpers, they don't like this right now. Oh, yeah. Now that is what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, that Yeti kept it warm from 6 a.m. this morning on the East Coast. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. All right, so Casey's got a super chat donation. Good morning, Shiba to the moon. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Casey. Appreciate the $5 bomb there to start us off this morning. Of course, the best way to give back, just smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all very, very much, too, by the way. Just surpassed 85,000 subs on YouTube. Absolutely speechless when it comes to that. Started this thing less than a year ago. This has just been amazing. And the Shiba Inu Army, wow. Thank you. So happy and so grateful just to do this every single day and to wake up. I'm living the dream, and you can too. That's what crypto can do for us, right? It can allow us to live out our hopes and dreams, and that's where we're going in this crypto market. Hopefully, that's where we're going in this bull run here. Good morning, Reese. CVC has given pre-sale holders extra tokens? Question mark. 1 ETH is now 250 billion. Originally meant to be 50 billion for 1 ETH. Did we get airdropped extra as a bonus? Wow, I don't know about this. Let me bounce over here and see what we can find out. Minimize this just a bit, and we can dive in here and see CVC. We'll go over their Twitter. Oh, no, that is CoinView Cap. You ready, guys? This will be the craziest day for CVC. We hope records are broken at 1 p.m. That is awesome. Keith, what is happening, man? So looking forward to this launch today. Congratulations on all the hard work you've put into this. And wow, I have not seen this much hype about a pre-launch in a very long time. So I'm excited to see how this thing goes today. So many people excited, about this. Hey, everyone, we stayed up late tonight to send everyone their tokens. We had no issues with the bulk send. Now we launch at 1 p.m. Eastern on Uniswap and Doji Swap. So they stayed up late, got everybody their tokens. That is amazing stuff. Thank you, Keith, for all your hard work you put in this, man. And I'm looking forward to see where this project goes. So basically, here we go. It says most accurate live prices, charts, and market rates. Over 17,000 different cryptos will be listed on here. Latest market news, trusted historical data, details of active, upcoming, and finished ICOs, a list of crypto and blockchain related events, valid and authentic lists of cryptocurrency wallets, and info on Bitcoin mining pools. All of this happening on coinviewcap.com. And that is the ticker symbol CVC. We await today, 1 p.m. Eastern. We are right around the corner, 4 hours, a little less than 4 hours away from launching on Uniswap and Doji Swap. Wow. So looking forward to this thing. It's going to be a big, big day for CVC. We got big, big news coming from Shiba Inu. What it is, we don't know. But it's going to be a great day in crypto. Crypto Martian, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Appreciate that. Oh, that's good coffee, man. I have not tried the Shiba Inu coffee. I'm partnered up with a couple different coffee companies, so I got to get those bags in. First Sip blend. This is First Sip in Crypto, so welcome. Crypto Vegan, what's happening? Who got in on Will Smith Inu? I did not, bro. Good morning, Family Z. Good morning, Franklin from Philadelphia. Go Volt Inu. Franklin, good morning to you, brother. From the city of brotherly love. The city of brotherly love, and they got those cheesecakes, man. Or not cheesecakes. What the hell am I talking about? Philly cheesesteaks. They got those cheesesteaks. They got those cheesecakes. What the hell am I talking about? I know what I'm talking about. I saw a cheesecake last night come to me on a dessert tray, and I had to refrain. That's what it's still in my head. It's still haunting me this morning. What's up, Neville? Crypto Leash is running. Yeah, Leash was running hot last night too. You wonder if that has anything to do with this news. Like, why is Leash running so hot right now? Let's take a look at it over on DexTools. They were actually trending on DexTools. Leash was, which was interesting to see yesterday. I don't know if they still are. Let me see. Are they still? No, they're not. But yeah, look at Leash. It's been running hard. Of course, a big part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. We are up 22%, closing in on 2K. In fact, we got really close to it here on this candlestick right here. Got up over 1,900. We've dialed back a little bit, but yeah, big buys coming in really over the past 2 days. Enormous buys, but we've been trending up since March 16th. Okay. So Sandstorm going live during the CVC launch. Nice. That's a good idea, actually. He said cheesecake. Yeah, I know. Philly cheesesteak. No one made any extra money or tokens. It's 250 billion for 1 ETH. Okay, so 1 ETH worth is 250 billion. Now, Keith, the contract address has not been announced, correct? Keith, do you want to come on live? Let me send you this link. I would love to have you on live. Real quick here. Let me see. Twitter. Keith, you want to pop on, man? You're more than welcome to. I know you're super busy, so if you don't want to, but dude, you're more than welcome to pop on here. Let me see. Let me send you this. And there you go. I'm just sending you StreamYard's link. Let's see. There you go, man. I just sent you the link, so you're more than welcome to pop on with us, man, if you're up for it. Zilla's running like hell this week. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Good morning, Aaron. How we doing, man? All right, so we've got Keith actually backstage. This is awesome. Perfect, man. Keith, good morning to you, man. Big day.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing great, man. I want to know how are you doing?
It's a long night.
I bet.
Yeah, so we're just getting some rest now, finally. Yeah, so I know everybody's worried about why the token, amount was raised. It's really no one's making any extra money. We raised it because we wanted to raise the circulation of the token, so we don't have to worry about burning. So we went all the way from 75 trillion all the way to 378 trillion. So it keeps us from having to do a manual burn right away. and that's why we did that. So basically, we raised it up from 50 billion for 1 ETH to 250 billion for 1 ETH.
I think a lot of people are going to be happy about that, man.
Yes, sir.
That's great to hear.
I did find out that I saw Austin and Crypto Realist look, and they were really shocked that everything matched up to where they were at. Yeah, you're gonna see a little bit of people making a little bit, of money because ETH went up. So some people bought in at 2,800, and now ETH is what, about 3,300 right now, 34.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense.
So there you go. So no one's up huge or anything. They can see it now because liquidity now is being injected into CBC tokens.
Gotcha, man. Now the contract address is not out yet, correct?
Yes,
it is.
Oh, it's already been done. Yep. It's
okay.
You go on Etherscan or you go on the website cbcofficial.com.
Okay, so we're going CVC official, and then people can just import the tokens right now into Uniswap, and their airdrop is there.
It's there. Okay.
We
checked everybody. It's assessed. We made sure of it. We sent them out about 3 a.m.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes, sir.
So, man, I got to ask you, like going into this, did you ever think this was going to happen? I mean, really? I mean,
no, I didn't. And I'll update the website, by the way, just make sure so everybody understands. It looks like we are going to go live exactly at 1 o'clock, by the way, p.m.
Okay.
Eastern time, since everything has been done. No, I have not. This is absolutely crazy. I have over 1,000 emails. Yeah, believe it or not.
That's insane.
We've been answering them. We have the admin answering them. This is crazy. And thank you to Shinja, for making sure everything is going to be steady and working. That was Cliff. He did a great job because it's just so much anticipation on this. We even made sure that DogeSwap had enough liquidity over there also.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Yeah, because we know the issues when we don't have enough liquidity when we're trying to launch on various platforms, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's plenty. There is plenty. We've made sure of it. To be fair, and yeah, if you go over there, and another thing, you go over there to Uniswap, you can go ahead and see what your token amounts are right now. Do understand that once CMC updates, everybody will see their value of their tokens in Trust, MetaMask, and so on. We know they take a while to update, so
definitely. Yeah, people are asking me I can add if I can add the website, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, guys, right now. If you're out there,
yep.
Yeah, I'm going to do cvcofficial.com. I'm going to put this in the description down below here in this video, so that way you guys can just go right to it and get the information that you're seeing on screen here. And okay, now it's saved. It's up there too, so it's right in the description of this video.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, Keith, I just it's been amazing. I haven't seen this much hype around a pre-sale in a really long time.
It started with Sandstorm. I remember going to him. We had about 2 weeks ago, we had about 30 people in the Telegram. Yep. I had about maybe 800 followers, on Twitter. He sends out something about it because he was very interested in the product. And ever since then, it has been just insane. But I think when you're honest to people, and I understand, everybody's like, wow, what's really the utility of this thing, But I think when you're honest to people and like Bitmart, obviously you heard that news. I think that's really big. That is going to really hold, I think, the floor now with Bitmart coming in 2 weeks. And on top of that, we have more news because we have the next exchanges that are coming through.
Wow.
We want to make sure to, for the holders, hey, we have these things coming right before launch.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody's worried about and remember, the average buy was 0.7 ETH. So that's really good. It is what it is. I know people are like, oh my God, what's going to happen when it launches? Yep. People are going to be up a little bit, but it was fair. It was fair how we did it. It really was. We gave a little bit, which is fair to the pre-sale people because, they waited 2 weeks. That was another reason why we launched 2 days early. We felt like, first of all, April 1st. Yeah, a lot of people had a problem with that one.
You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah. When the date was made, I really forgot about April 1st, April Fool's Day. But it's still a working day. People don't realize that.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. So Bitmart set for April 13th. And guys, if you're just tuning in, so that's all ready to go. Bitmart's coming April 13th.
Bitmart actually posted. So we have to wait until Bitmart posts first. They already tweeted it. And then you see in the bottom of my tweet. And there you go.
Okay, the details. Yep.
Keep on. Whoops. Oh, well, if you were there. Yep.
Oh, go back here.
No, yeah. It should be details, I think.
Yeah, this link, I just tried it. The page doesn't exist. Let's see. That might just be an issue on Bitmart.
Yeah, go back to it. Yeah, go down.
Okay.
Down.
Is there a link down here?
Oh, no. Wait, go up. Oh, wait, which one are you on?
This was your tweet here back.
No, go back to profile.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, go down. Keep going down. There you go. There's the Bitmart.
Oh, right here. Okay, Bitmart. Yeah, this is the official tweet 21 hours ago. Bitmart exchange. Yep. Gotcha. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so that's good practice. I mean, do they kind of tell you that, like Bitmart says, hey, like let us release it first, kind of thing?
Yes. Well, yeah, because they're tier 2. You have to be really careful with that. You really do.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of, pretty big news on there. I was like, I really want to tell everybody, but I can't.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful, and you have to make sure everything's, legit too. Before you say anything. There's just so many different factors to verify. There's a lot of, today we also know there's a lot of fake things out there. So do your homework before you, list something. Look at the contract, especially. Tier 2s, yeah, you got to be careful with. Tier 1s, you cannot. I mean, that is a rule. You can't say nothing until it's been, released. Really, you can't even set a poll. Believe it or not, some of these contracts I looked at. So
insane.
Now you got to be very careful with them. And they're watching. KuCoin, all of them are watching you.
Yep.
So it's, So I'm just excited. Bitmart is, I believe Bitmart is around 2 billion volume? I think it is volume per day.
Yeah.
So
it's getting a lot bigger. I mean, it really grew a lot in 2021 from a volume standpoint. It seems like it's like it's become the household name of like that first exchange, like that first feather in the cap, and it's kind of legitimizes the project, and then you kind of move from there, right?
Right, exactly. So it's just it's amazing. It's amazing because now you guys know that Bitmart's coming. It's done, and it's gonna be really exciting to see this. And then then you have the exchanges coming. But I think Bitmart was big. I'm really excited about them.
And to have that before the launch, right, is impressive.
Right.
I mean, usually a lot of these projects they launch and then kind of in their roadmap in somewhere in stage 1 or stage 2, phase 2. Then it's like the Bitmart listing. It's pretty impressive, man, that you have this already pre-launch.
Right. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know that. I was like, what do you think? When do you think we're gonna announce it? We're gonna go over, and then they said we're gonna announce it. I think it was 29th, I believe it was. Yeah, 29th.
So, did they reach out to you? I'm curious.
So what happened? What happened was I have a marketing guy, and they reached out to them, and then sent it to me. And of course, you do your checks. You go to their website, bitmart.com. This is for anybody that opens up a token. You go ahead and put the name there. If you go see there's going to be a verification button on bitmart.com. And then it will check to make sure that they are real. This is very big for somebody that's opening up a token. You make sure, and it says that they are official. One of the lead teams, one of the team members. It tells you. Now, I don't know if anybody else does it, but I know Bitmart does it now.
Gotcha.
On their website, you go to the bottom, it says official verification or something like that. You put in their Telegram name, and that's how you make sure that they're real.
That's legit. Okay.
That really will help out a lot of people.
Yep. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Yes, sir.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, it's so easy today to get phished with all of these new emails that pop up and people pretending to be certain companies. I mean, it's hard. Now, did you go ahead and do you get somebody on the phone over there? Is that how that works? Does it depend on the exchange? Or
I don't know. I really don't know, sir, about that. If you get them on the phone for these, no, I don't know about the tier 1s. But maybe Binance. I mean, or Coinbase.
Most
of the time, it's just you're going through. You're verifying through the website that that's them, and then obviously then you negotiate or make sure everything's signed, and you get a lot of paperwork too.
So I know you don't want to give this away probably, but I'm still obligated to ask because I know people are wondering. I mean, could you give us any hints into other exchanges you're speaking to? I mean, without giving dates, you don't have to go in that direction because I understand.
Right. They're going to be a little bit, not really, like lower, but they're going to be a little bit tad lower. We want to hit the whole chart. That's the thing. You want to go from, how do you say, from, the lowest to the highest. Don't go from the top to the bottom. Then you'd be going backwards. You want to get those exchanges first. Now, we did Bitmart because we knew that possibly the presale was, we didn't have a plan. So this was right before the presale, we hit Bitmart. Everything was completed right after the presale. So this is an honor to be on Bitmart, just to let you know that. So we're going to go a little bit lower. We're obviously going to get those done, right? Tier 3s. And then we want to continue going up from there. So that, finishing the tier 2s and then tier 1s. Don't ever try to go to tier 1s right away. You have to have, 100,000 holders. There's a lot more into it. We've gotten in touch with KuCoin already. And, they give us a list of what they want for their, demands, I guess, or.
Gotcha. A lot of people in chat asking about the Shiba Inu news today. So these are the two top stories for me on the live stream today.
Yes.
CBC launch and then Shiba Inu news. I will get to that, promise you guys, but we've got Keith here. I think it's a good day,
I'm a Shiba Inu. I'm a Shiba fan. Yes. I bought a Shiba.
Did you invest? Did you get in early?
Oh yeah. I have a little bit under I'm sorry. Yeah. What's it? Under 4 billion. So 3.8.
Nice. Hell
and
yeah.
I've
man.
invested since, oh boy. I'm up a pretty good bit now. That is Shiba is the highest I've ever made in crypto.
That's awesome, man.
Amount of money.
I think so many people have that same story, man. Like they didn't want to pass on Dogecoin, and then it was like, oh shit, Shiba Inu could be the next one. I'm going in.
Right. Shiba Inu will always be the number one. I don't consider Shiba as a meme coin anymore.
I agree.
It's they've shown themselves. Well, first of all, they're top what right now? 13, 14?
Yeah, top 15, and they've been in the top 15, and they've been as high as into the top 10. I mean, they surpassed Dogecoin there on its big run, back in October, man. So yeah, I agree with you, dude. I mean, they are a household name now.
Yeah, I think I won't sell. I won't sell for a good bit. I did sell in the beginning, and I bought right back. I was like, no way, and that's when it went up, this high. I think Shiba's gonna make. Well, guys, I guess you can't say financial advice, no, but
NFA.
Yeah, I know. I think Shiba's definitely gonna. Well, we obviously know bull market's coming. That Shiba's gonna, break the next decimal. I mean, we all know that's gonna happen. It
sure feels like the bull market's back, Keith, doesn't it?
It does. This is a reason why I waited till, of course, right at April to do this. I had a feeling, hey, everybody's opening up in January, February, March. Well, those are, I don't think anybody's really seen a bear market. I've been in a bear market, and it's horrible. It's not good. Obviously, you want to put your money. Well, for me, you want to put in, a bunch of stable coins, especially now. I guess that's the best thing to do. But you really want to be. It's careful. I watch my stuff really close, and I have alerts that go off. That's another thing that I want to do for the website. Have alerts.
Okay.
We're working really hard, and thank you for the devs working on it. I'm already looking at the back end. I'm like, of the website. I'm like, wow, the difference that people are going to look at this and get these rankings correctly done. And working with Shinja, it's going to be phenomenal. Cliff is a phenomenal guy. I don't think people really understand that.
How did that conversation start? I mean, did he come to you? Did they come? Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
Right. So with Cliff, when he speaks, and of course, what did he say? Show your face, whatever, that line. I love that line that he gets. Knowledgeable guy. Nobody realizes it. He's really knowledgeable. He has a software background from it's a company that he worked for, and
did we lose you? Oh, there we go. You went out on us a little bit there.
Are you there?
Yep, we got you now.
Oh no.
Got you. Can you hear us? Still got you, brother. Still there? All right, we'll get him back on here. Let's see. Hopefully he'll pop back in here. We'll see if we can get him back on here. Keith, you there? Okay, here we'll bring him back in. There we go. Keith, yep, no problem, man. You there?
Oh yeah. So I was telling you about Cliff. Yeah, Cliff is very knowledgeable in this, and he's coming out with certain things that people have no idea about helping other tokens. When you first come out, this is really going to be great because obviously you guys know calculations. When you hit Uniswap, that is usually your first.
Yes, that sounds about right, Gooden. That sounds about right. What's up, guys?
What's up, Sandstorm?
What's up?
Keep going, sir. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh no, go ahead. No, I was just saying about Cliff, and Sandstorm knows Cliff pretty good. I just respect him the way he's trying to change the space around. On top of that, Vern also from CBT. He's trying to change the space around too.
Definitely, man. So Sandstorm, Scott, welcome into the stream, man.
What's up?
We got Keith on here. You guys got questions for him? I'm gonna close this door real quick. I'll be right back.
No, not really. I'm already streaming right now myself, so I just went ahead and popped in on here to let my viewers see. They had a few questions themselves about the token allotment. One of them was, I thought it was 50 billion for 1/8, and I had to explain to them, no, that was up to a few days ago. It was also publicly announced.
Yep, up to 250 now. So 1 ETH worth 250. And guys, Keith just mentioned, I know a lot of people popping in here just first time in. So CVC launching today. It is going to go live right at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Right, Keith?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got everything right. So it's ready to go. I just click a button. That's
all the tokens have been airdropped. So everything got done at like 3 a.m. Eastern time. So you should have the tokens in your wallet ready to go. And it's going live both on Uniswap and DogeSwap at 1 p.m. So
and starting price of 701 from what I see.
Yep. Is that right, Keith?
Yeah. I'll make sure I'll announce it right before it goes live. I'll make sure that the what the starting price is going to be exactly. Awesome. 3 hours of sleep.
Still grinding, man. I love it. Guys, if you guys have questions too in the chat, drop them in here. We did talk a little bit about the Bitmart listing too. Already, ready to go pre-launch. That's impressive. And then other exchanges are already calling, or at least you guys are already talking. So that's good to hear too. And kind of working your way up the ladder to hopefully getting some tier 1 exchanges down the line.
Yeah.
So Keith, I've got one for you real quick, and we'll see if we get any. Well, here's one actually. Here's one from Boomer. Circulating supply. We can start with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Scott, real quick. They want to know if you're in on the pre-sale on my chat.
Which pre-sale?
CVC.
Oh no, I didn't get it on the pre-sale.
Scott missed out on it.
Hey, did that link work finally?
Which one? This one for Bitmart?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Are you guys live on both channels at the same time?
I think Sandstorm's live too on his, right?
I was already live on mine. I seen the link in the chat, so I jumped in.
I'm hearing there's a lot of people.
You're double dipping, you sturdy whore.
hey, dude, this is a big launch, man. I'm gonna be covering this all day.
So we have a circulating.
I'll get with
supply,
CVC later when you have some time. We can talk about it.
Absolutely. That's the thing. That I always tell people. Just make sure everything. I'm a guy that has to. I love everything to work at 100%. So it doesn't matter if I stay up at the middle of the night. Setting out tokens. Just make sure it's done. Everybody's happy. Follow. Your protocol, and I can't believe it. Everything went 100% so far. I mean, it was really smooth. Instead of waiting in the line though. They kind of did it right away on Uniswap.
Yep.
It's
so this answers Boomer's question. What is circulating supply? Here's one for you guys, for you, Keith. What's the tax on CVC buy and sell?
9%. Now, of course, that's another reason why we have Doge Swap also. I know it's gonna be really busy on Uniswap. This is what I'm hearing. So I don't know if it goes up a little bit, I believe, in tax. What do you think on that, Zach, when you have a lot of people on there? I believe it can go up, right, to try to get in?
Yeah. And I don't know exactly how you have the contract, but you could make changes to those sort of things based on traffic. But I mean, a lot of people kind of have that fixed.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I just know that if everybody tries to cram in, all at once. I know. I believe Uniswap. What did they had a couple little issues for past day, right? A couple days, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if they got that resolved. Does anybody know? Or
I haven't heard anything that it's gotten worse. I think it was just a little hiccup. I was swapping a little bit yesterday, and it's fine. Sir. It's going to be interesting. I mean, on that point, real quick, and there's a couple other good questions here. It'll be interesting to see what the next thing is, right? Because it's pretty apparent that like Uniswap's not going to be able to handle all the throughput when more people come into crypto, right? Like it's already it already has issues now, and like we're still pretty underground when this, when we're all
Uniswap is going to V3 soon. They're going to fully
that should help.
Send over. So
and when they go to V3, you can't get any updates to their source code.
Is that right?
No.
Yeah, that's what Justin was talking about. Moonshot. Anybody who's copied Uniswap to create their swap isn't going to be supported anymore because V3 isn't going to allow it.
It's interesting.
That's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting for sure. Hey,
Jeremy's got a question. Oh, go ahead, Keith.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
I'm a little jealous that I don't have a live show and I need a name for it.
What fits you, man? I mean, what do people? Do you got a nickname? What do people like? Do you got a nickname for
greatest of all time? Is one that comes up a lot.
All right, so go live.
That's goat token though. You don't want to do that.
Well, yeah. Then your word, yeah. See, I always did this first sip thing, so I was just like, all right, we're gonna just do first sip.
I should do like a Dragon Ball Z themed live show where I put on my Broly hair and just scream the whole time.
There you
about
go.
Tokens.
Are you talking about just for today for streaming the launch?
No, I want to do a show where I go live a few times a week to get to know my community better and bring you guys on the channel and collectively, do what you guys are doing. I think it's a really good idea to get everyone familiar with everyone,
For sure, man.
Crypto workout with Scott.
There you go. Dumbbells and crypto.
There's no fitness element to it.
But you have a fitness channel. Why don't you just collab them into the title?
Because I want people to come here for crypto advice, not for fitness advice.
Crypto sit-ups or something. I don't know. Just throwing shit out there.
You guys are terrible at picking names.
Race cars and crypto.
So
those have nothing to do.
We got somebody chiming in. I can't see my tokens in my MetaMask. How can I see my tokens in the wallet? Make sure you import the token. I think a lot of people get mixed up there. Like it's not going to automatically appear. You have to go to custom token, put the wallet address. Keith, where can they get the the contract address? Where's the contract address? Where's the
I would always recommend going to the website.
Okay.
So CVC official.
CVC official.
Is
it somewhere right here on the
home down.
Yeah.
Hey Scott.
Yo.
On my stream, they're saying token presser.
Oh, here it is right here.
Token.
So there you guys go. There's the contract address right here under number 4 here. So make sure you guys are getting the right contract address. I'm sure there's going to be some fake ones out there, Keith, as people do it, right? So just make sure you guys get the correct one here. Here's a good question. What's the slippage they should use? Anything? Oh, here it is right here. 9%.
Okay, well, let's be realistic, though. This is a launch. You're going to have to raise that slippage a lot in order to get in on this launch.
Keith is back in. Here you go, Keith.
Yep.
So slippage at 9%, huh? But as Sandstorm said, it could have to go up if there's a lot of
I'm going to tell y'all, typically I put mine at 40.99 on initial launch, and then after it calms down.
What do you think, Keith?
40. I'm hearing the same thing. I was just funny. I said, I'm hearing that. What is the max slippage? Is 49%, right?
49 is the max, but there's going to be so many people trying to buy in right on the launch. If you don't have your slippage really high, it's going to fail transaction.
Yep.
Right.
So, there we go. Bench press crypto. See, just ask the people.
Bench press crypto.
They got some ideas. Oh, here you go. The crypto flex.
Ooh, I do like the
That's
crypto
actually
flex.
pretty good.
That's a good one. I'll write that shit down.
Yeah, I do
Crypto
like that
flex.
one. The crypto flex would be dope, Scott.
That's
That-
solid, dude.
Who said that?
Precision turf.
Precision
That's
turf. You need, if I use that, you got to shoot me a DM on Twitter. What's your Twitter?
That's dope.
Because if I use that
perfect.
name,
Oh, he's got another one here. The crypto swole.
No.
Like
Crypto
Flex.
flex.
Yep.
The crypto flex. There
I
we
like
go. That has a nice.
I like that.
A nice ring to it.
RD Price says the crypto.
I mean, it sucked that I had to listen to both of your terrible ideas.
Oh my
but it was
God.
worth it waiting for that.
Love that.
Well, you know what?
We're getting
You
some
had-
good feedback on that.
You
There
have
you
to
go.
get the terrible ones out first, so people their gears start turning.
That's true. Because they're like, man, I don't want to sound like Zach in the Sandstorm. Better get a good idea.
Oh my Lord.
So Keith, man,
I was gonna say,
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and I was gonna say, remember, guys, that one idea. Thank you to RD Price for bringing this up. In that live roundtable they had. It's I listened to them and I remember they said that one idea, that's all you need, could possibly work. It's like the guy that made the toothpicks, or if it was a girl, the one idea could be great, but always follow through. Everything you say you're gonna do. That's the one thing I've done. I said exchange is coming. It's coming. Doge swap's coming. It's coming. So,
yep. No, you're right, 100%, dude. And I think there's no question. I mean, this is a great idea, right? I mean, this definitely fills a huge gap right now that we have in our space. I guess my big question then, and I know you've gotten this question before, where are you with kind of setting the next phase of this, which is obviously bringing in the coders, bringing in the developers, to make this thing a reality? We're
they're already there.
All that.
They've already been working. I can see everything. What's going on? I can see the website being, the codes being torn apart basically, because you have to start, you're not starting over, but we have to recode everything. APIs are going to be, we're not going to use anybody's API. We're going to call it we're going to script the blockchain. So we're completely going to call up our own data and get everybody, correctly listed. That's the main reason. We don't want anybody to pay to get up to, 15 or, we want Hex to be listed right. Saitama's listed wrong. There's so many people that are listed wrong. Heck, I think I was talking to Cliff. I think Shinja's not even right. It's just, remember something, guys. The reason why I didn't know really about Hex was because they weren't on the front page of CMC.
Yep.
I know it sounds crazy, but
you were talking about the amount of traffic that Hex was getting through the site already, right? And you were throwing some numbers around the other day. What were you saying about that?
Oh, Hex is now Hex is I gotta look at it. I think Hex was already at 100,000 views already.
Wow. Since you put it up, and when did you put it up on the site?
Sandstorm, what was that, last week? Wait.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Was it about last week? Maybe a little bit more than that? Yeah. Web traffic's going up to about I think it's around an average of 15,000 a day now. That's just CoinView cap.
I've got one for you, Keith. That's good insight too. So now that you've already fully doxed, are you going to upgrade the website where your face will be here? Will everybody else be fully doxed on here too? Okay.
I have not got to that. I know that everybody's probably concerned, like, oh my God, but they see the KYC. The audit's up there too, if you guys want to see that, and everything. And KYC, I finish my my second KYC. I finish tomorrow with Certic.
Gotcha.
So, my first one was from Pulio.
Gotcha.
So
awesome, man.
There's still a lot of work, guys. It's so tough. I know people are like, oh, I could do this. Try to, work on a website. It's tough. Remember, now we're changing things. So now I have to go back and change everything else. Change the CSS files. There's just so many things you have to, change for the look. We're going to widen the page a little bit, more to fit things in there. Thinking about, somebody thought of a great idea to put CoinView cap up top. Always have it there, where people can go and click on it, go to Dex Tools, or go to, just whatever data that we can get for it. But yeah, the data is going to change. You're going to have the graphs in the front. Automatically, the market caps, what you'll see, it'll be updated. You'll see it'll change after 1 minute. You know, certain things going to be done. And of course, the same thing you're seeing, you know, the green and red. We'll never change that, of course. So we just want a different look because people are saying, you know, the feel we want, you know, we want it to be, you know, better. So I get it. Sure. Different graphs, you know, for data, historical, holders. We want to do that. You know, see the holder count, just like CMC. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to be working on.
You even said info on Bitcoin mining pools too. That was interesting.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna have a load of stuff. Yeah. Another thing, the exchange is gonna be updated. We will not see that anymore. You're actually gonna see the exchanges show. And remember, we want to pull. So when you guys go, you know, to the website, the first thing you're gonna see, you know, when you see these rankings, it's gonna be by volume. Okay. I'm sorry for exchanges, but for the tokens, it's gonna be by market cap. Always will be default, you know, to market cap. From there, volume. That means that if anybody has that volume per day, it doesn't matter who token, you know, it is, it'll be there first, all the way down.
Gotcha.
So that's something we want to do because people, it's hard to get, you know, people, you know, out there. You know, like say Bolt, you know, let's say their volume is ridiculous, crazy. Well, people don't know about them because they can't get on the front page. So
true.
Keith, can you turn your video on?
What?
Can you turn your video on?
Man, I'm still in you know, bed right now.
He said no, people. He's not going to turn it on. He'll turn it on later on. He's going to.
Oh yeah, I'll turn it on later on.
Guys,
Yeah.
Did you see what Sandstorm looks like, and you're afraid to turn your video on?
What's wrong with the way I look? I just woke up a little bit ago.
Just kidding, Sam.
We go to sleep at 5, and waking up now because I knew it was a big day today.
Hey, CoinView or Keith, send me a message on Twitter with your Telegram, and we can jump on a call this week or later, maybe tomorrow after your launch.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You know, and I'm excited. I'm up now, so I'm excited. Today's a big day. I've just never seen so many people. I've never seen so many emails.
Absolutely.
I bet, man. I bet. Guys, for anybody who's just popping in, I just want to recap this real quick. So everything's going live 1 p.m. Eastern today, both on Uniswap and Dojo Swap. Keith said they got everything figured out last night at 3 a.m. All the tokens are sent out, so you should have those. Make sure you go to custom token if you're using MetaMask. Download it in there. The airdrop should be there. Keith, they're asking about burns too, and you have on the website manual burns by the developers. Any insight on that?
Yeah, not yet. I mean, I need to see. Let's see how it goes. You know, for the first, you know, week and see where we're at. You know, you don't want to burn too quickly. You want to see, you know, where the price is going to be at because, you know, remember we only have one quad.
Yeah.
So we got to be very careful.
Total supply.
Yeah. Remember, we already have 60-something% of the supply already. That's going to be out there. So that's another reason why I raised up the supply. It was just a really good. It was a great idea. Before that, we'd only been about 20-30%. Before the raise of tokens. So,
gotcha.
So yeah, we'll see about manual burns. Now, the reason why we did manual burns versus auto is because of the top exchanges.
Gotcha. Everybody out there asking about SHIB news. We are going to get to it here, but Keith was kind of
go ahead with the SHIB news. I'm interested to know too.
Well, we don't have anything yet. I mean, here's the thing. So here's what we got on SHIB real quick. We'll pop over because I know Keith, you're in it too.
Yeah.
So let me know what you guys think on this. What in the hell could this mean? Okay, we're supposed to hear something on this front today. All right. See, the world is full of things more powerful than us, but if you know how to catch a ride, you can go places. Stay tuned for March 30th. A lot of people saying it's Uber, it's Lyft, it's some kind of ride share partnership. We'll see. What do you guys think?
Shibarium. Or
you think it's Shibarium? People are saying that too.
It's coming.
It's supposed to come beginning of Q2 or at least toward the end. They said toward the end of Q1 into Q2. So we're right there on the doorstep of that. So maybe it could have something to do with that. Leash's price has been skyrocketing the last 24 hours. I don't know if that's correlated, but we'll see.
Let's go. I want to see some bone go up.
A lot of people, right? Yeah. I mean, shit, I was looking at it, man, it was down at 50 cents and I was just sitting there like, why wasn't I accumulating the shit out of bone? You know, about
it's
a
still
month
at
ago.
73 cents.
Still not bad.
I'm gonna pop out. You guys have a good one.
Later, bro.
Yes, sir.
See you, Sandstorm. So yeah, Keith, you said you're still holding a bunch of SHIB, so we'll see what happens, man. This it looks it looks to be some good news, but
3.8 still
3.8 billion.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
got lucky.
When did you get in? Did you get in like early last year?
Yeah, I got early, but I only had 1.2, I think, at that time. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been accumulating since then.
No, I sold and then I rebought.
Okay.
Right before that big hype, because it's always been going up, down, 900. Remember that 950 back down to 8. So
yep.
And then that was I think that was, what was that, one of the fastest runs?
Oh yeah, October was insane.
For no, I don't know about any token, but that was amazing. That went up from what was it? Oh yeah, 1 billion. Was it 1 billion up to 15 or 30?
Yeah,
30.
Something like that. And
5 to
there was
30.
like a mini run. It was kind of like the mini run to start October. Then it kind of plateaued a little bit, and then it just went freaking insane.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was awesome to be a part of it, man.
I mean, the guys that make from, what was it? One guy made 8,000. Oh, what, he had 8,000, and what do you make, like $1 billion? What was it? The guy made
something ridiculous. And then there was the story about the twins who I think both put in like $4,000 or $5,000 each real early in 2021, and multi-millionaires now and quit their jobs. And I love it, man.
That's what's gonna happen with WAGMI, dude.
There we go, Scott. Dude, Scott, give us the rundown on WAGMI real quick. Keith, have you heard about this one?
They let me play. They let me play the beta yesterday.
How was it?
I was asking if I could show it on your stream, but they're like, you can talk about it, but you can't show it. Dude, this beta is so smooth, man. So smooth.
Yep.
So the reveal is gonna be today for the NFTs. I know you got a couple NFTs. Did you get any NFTs, Keith?
I have not.
Oh man.
Sick.
I know. Sick. I'm behind.
Do you know about WAGMI? Do you know about WAGMI?
I don't. I heard him and was it Just Moonshot? I forgot. You guys were going over it one day. Was it on a live stream?
There's a reason. The reason why I'm so bullish and excited about this project, I talk about it all the time. It's for a few different reasons. Hey, Zach, bring up this link right here.
Yep.
There you go. I don't know if you saw that. That's the new landing page they made for the mint. So it has a bit more information on there.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
NFTs and everything. Sure. Yeah, dude. So, it's gonna be a tower defense game like Clash Royale, right? So if you played Clash Royale, you're familiar with it. You got 3 towers, there's a bridge in the middle, and you got to send your characters across to go take out the towers to win. Very competitive game. I think Clash Royale is like the most downloaded game on mobile, makes the most amount of money. Made like over like $490 million in in-game volume last year alone. Okay. These mobile games like $2 today, $2 tomorrow, $3 another day, because you're doing in-game purchases, because you're trying to boost up your team and your characters, is the reason why these games do extremely well. And that's basically what WAGMI saw when they wanted to enter the market, because they're entering the market as a gaming franchise studio that does crypto versus a crypto that does gaming, because they want to create more games. And they have an MMORPG game they want to create. It's going to take a little while though, probably like more than 12 months to do, which they're talking to GameStop in order to create that. So they linked up with Cubics back in November, and they said, hey, we want to do a tower defense game. We want to roll this out, get it out as fast as we can. And they already got the beta pretty much ready to go. It's going to drop in 2 weeks. And if you have one of these NFTs, you're going to be able to play it. So aside from like all the excitement around the game, because I love this project and I see the massive potential here, I reached out to all my friends like Sandstorm, Zach, Austin, Pop. I had a meeting with Ryan Patrick yesterday. I'm going to talk to Jake Gagan later today. I talked to Believes the other day. Probably like 10 different other creators. I had Rodney, My Crypto Journey. Talked to all these guys about the project, and they all love it, which means, what does that mean, Zach? It means we're all going to be playing and streaming this thing, and it's going to just absolutely explode on YouTube because we're all going to be talking about it. That's at least the kind of the vision that I see, right?
Yep.
because these guys have built out such an amazing platform to not only launch the game, but they're going to have their novel too. They're going to have their comic books that are coming out. That's why all the NFTs are like comic book style to go along with their novel and their comic, right? So as new characters come out and then they go out into the game, you're seeing them in the comic. You're building a relationship to the characters. So it's like a full dive ecosystem in itself. Crazy.
So, dude, I love the breakdown. Love the breakdown. And WAGMI Games is in the house too. He said, Scott, don't show the gameplay yet. We're going to release it next week. So there you go. We're going to get the official release next week. So,
I got my finger on the button, guys. I could do it. Could do it right now.
so the on that note, I know we were talking about tokens, about the, what we hold and everything. My first token that I had, that I got in the earliest was actually, believe it or not, was Saitama.
No way.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I'm still holding Saitama. I've never sold. Yeah, I never sold anything for Saitama. I got in the end of July. So
I got a AMA with Russ today at 3:00 Eastern.
Yeah, it was my first token that I got in so early with, and they're gonna get it all, figure out. It's when they say they're working, anybody's working 18 hours a day, I can tell you, it's stressful sometimes. You want to make sure everything goes right. And
Keith, I got a question for you, man. Like in terms of like your team, like how big is like your internal team here? Like how many people are, like inside and outside? Yeah.
So we got an admin that answers the emails. The problem is a lot of, like we had some whales email us and all that stuff, and I had to answer those, just because, she's not gonna know how to do that, have a marketing guy, and now have 2 developers, and going to continue expanding, from there. The developer is very important because, I mean, I can't do that on my own, work on the website and, redesign and everything. So
I think for me, man, and I think I speak for some other people out there too. I respect the fact that you're just kind of like, hey, this isn't my specialty, but I'm going to go put the right people in place, right? Like that's what good leaders of projects do, right? Like they don't have the answer to everything, but they're going to hire the right people, put them in a good situation, and let them do their thing, do the thing they're good at, right? And that's kind of what I've heard from you in terms of like the coders, the developers. You're like, hey, I'm a business person. I had this good idea, but it's time now to put people in place that actually can move this forward.
We feel like charging somebody to get listed on a, and I get it. I understand. I guess you can consider it as an exchange, right? Or in a way, right? Or a listing, right? For CMC.
People almost count it as such, right? Like when they get listed on CoinGecko or listed on CMC and hopefully listed on CVC. I think people do kind of count it and check the boxes like, hey, we're listed somewhere.
Right. But is it a right though? See, that's the thing. This is your token. You're just coming out, right? You're just coming out, and all of a sudden, boom, you get hit with a fee, like a big fee. Yeah. It's a big one. It's not small. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. You're just coming out, and then you have to pay to be on. I understand. For instance, you have to pay to be on CoinGecko though. So,
True.
It's a tough one because some people just, they're just starting in the business of having their first token or coin, of course. So that's the one reason why. Also, we don't want people. We're going to work on to where we don't have to worry about doing a Google form. Where we automatically get it from Dex Tools. It comes out and hits the website. That's another thing I'm going to work on.
So no fees for tokens to be listed, and that's people who are new, tokens who are old.
So far, at least, when you come on, we don't want anybody to have a fee or anything like that. We're no speed up process or anything like that. We don't just, get them on there on the website. And then if they go up really high, we see, because we want to give back to the members and to the holders. So we have to, see when, top, 200, we'll go over it. But definitely coming in, you don't want to get them a bill or, it's.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. What about advertising on the website? Because I know you had said something in the past where you were like, no, I'm going to stay away from advertising on the site.
Right.
Same kind of thinking behind that. You don't want people to pay for ads.
No, going to have, we'll have sponsors, where you can see the sponsor. That's going to be all different. That's all going to look different after this. But the sponsors, where you can put them on there. Remember, that's
you got to, man. I mean, that's revenue. Got to bring in revenue.
Right. Exactly.
Sure.
we will have more than obviously 2 servers. So, load balance and all that. So, yeah. So, that costs, I could probably tell you CMCs probably have a big bill for servers. So, and looking on there, I can tell that they're probably running, a good amount of servers to hold that amount of traffic, because they're getting about 13 million a day in unique visitors. So yeah, with that kind of traffic, with that data pulling, you're definitely going to have a major amount of servers. So
Scott, you got any questions? I got another one, but I want to have you jump in if you got anything.
No, I mean, I figure when Keith reaches out to me on Twitter, we'll have a Telegram chat, and he can kind of start me, because I'm like kind of in the middle on this project. I haven't gotten it from like the very beginning, so I'd like him to kind of just walk me through, but not bore everybody here who's already gone through that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
for sure.
No, totally. A lot of these projects, I kind of think the same thing. When I invest, I'm like, okay, do you have something? Or, I always tell people, are you investing on hopes and dreams? I the same thing I invest. When I invest in Shiba, did Shiba have anything? Or first time when I invested in Bitcoin. What was I really investing in?
Millions of dollars 20 years from when you first invested.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Today, now, Bitcoin has a lot of different things, but in the beginning, you guys remember
how many, I got to ask though, how many WAGMI NFTs are you going to buy, Keith? Because I have like 13.
Now I'm hearing this. I love the gameplay. I can't wait to see that. And that was funny when when you were talking, the WAGMI game guy was right on the bottom, said, "Hey, wait."
Right. Don't release that.
So, I just want to remind everybody here too, and to let you know, Keith, one of the things about the WAGMI NFTs is only 3,022 that's ever going to be minted. When the game is out and all that in-game volume starts to get created from like wagering and in-app purchases, 10% of that gets paid out in ETH if you hold one of the Genesis NFTs.
Oh,
that's sick.
Oh, wow.
And it's only 3,022. So when these guys start doing major volume, and they're reaching out to they already have Twitch players, YouTube players for Clash Royale, bringing in all these big streamers to come in and stop playing this game. They got their first tournament that's going to be for NFT holders only. That's going to launch when the MVP comes out in 2 weeks. $10,000 grand prize. And I know they have a few Telegram AMAs with some private whale groups, I think tomorrow, to finish minting out these NFTs. There's only I think 2,000 of them left. We've already minted out about 1,100. So if it's something that you're thinking about getting, their goal is to be minted out completely by Friday. You might want to make sure you get in there. Grab a few.
Flyweight teams look at Scott just pumping his bag again.
hey, I've been telling people to buy this thing since 1.4 million market cap, and now we're sitting at about 7 holding strong.
Hey, I can vouch for that, because I remember Scott telling us about it way back, and I kind of just all right, yeah, we'll see what happens. It was one of them things. I looked at it again, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to FOMO in now. So yeah, dude, you're right. I can vouch for that. Scott says, Scott, stop promoting right now. Keith's worried about paying up a project. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm just helping Keith, relax a a bit. Just letting him get his bearings while I change the subject, and then he can come back.
That's awesome. It has been the craziest 2 weeks. Really good 2 weeks.
Can I tell you guys?
I never worked so hard to make sure that everything is want to go right. I always worried about Uniswap. Oh God, you all remember. Everybody's always late. The reason why everybody's late on Uniswap, whether it's V3, V2, it doesn't matter, is the calculations. So everybody thinks, I'm going ahead and putting, when you guys buy on Uniswap, it's easy, right? Well, to get those calculations, you better have, your numbers right. And the problem is, if you're off a little bit, well, guess what happens? The next exchange is off. The next exchange, it keeps on going down the line. So you have to be really careful. Uniswap is the most important thing, because you can't just say, hey, let's go ahead and turn back. You have to get it right. So the first time.
Yeah.
So that was stressful. That was really stressful.
I mean, I like what I'm hearing, Keith. It sounds like you are a perfectionist, and I like that.
Right. And I make sure
all jokes and good looks aside, I really do pay attention to things like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, make sure you don't get scammed, watching emails come through, and I tell people that, have a scanner.
The biggest thing in this space right now is it's being absolutely flooded with people who are just shilling absolute garbage. A lot of them have like their Dell in their name. It's really weird. So like you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for that. And a lot of people are just trying to make money. And the people in the space right now that are really trying to establish themselves as a source of good information, you'll notice are kind of condensing and not covering as many projects anymore. So, for Zach to have you on here puts trust in me that I should talk to you too.
Yeah, okay? Absolutely. Yes, sir. So we're talking about, how you get scammed by emails, right? So always have a scanner.
Finance.us, you just ignore it.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way.
For any, you're right. For anybody though, any email, because I got one too, right? So you're like, okay, you guys remember back in the day, AOL, right? You can put, let's say Jill, right? Jill. Now you can spell it different ways, right? You put Jill, right? But you can put a capital I. You see how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if you don't check that out when somebody's emailing you? You just got scammed.
Yep.
So nobody, people don't realize that. So,
what you have to do when you get an email from someone that you don't know, be like, send me a photo of you holding a spoon. But just like we had to do like on Tinder, right?
Right. You can do that.
You can prove it's you.
Prove it.
Right.
Yeah.
But
hold a spoon and a sign that says Binance.
Right. True. But how many people check their emails and say, no way, that can't possibly happen? And it does. And that person put that I in there. And you're like, oh, I'm emailing the same person back. You don't even know. That's what the craziest thing is. So double, triple check your work. If it's too good to be true, find out what the company is and then go to them and make sure that person is, real. So
definitely. Hey, here's one for you, Keith. If you buy CVC today on Uniswap, when is the earliest you can sell? Is there any kind of stipulations around that?
You could sell, immediately. So the max amount is 20 trillion tokens. So if it goes up to 100 million, or to be, obviously that's going to go up. The tokens won't go up. People think the token amount will go up. It's the value of the ETH that's going to go up. Okay.
Gotcha.
So, it'd be like 120 versus 80, so that's how it works. People think that the tokens were going to rise. That's no. Now you are going to get reflections also, but no, the token, even if you had no reflections, will not rise, won't go up to make your value higher, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Bob, why is the third person not able to see? So he's been up all night. But here's the thing, guys, for anybody out there, because I know this is important. Keith has fully doxed before on these type of live streams. So
today I will too.
Yeah. And he will dox later today.
Last night I doxed again.
Yeah.
I'm always on Shinja stream because it's important because, Doge swap and all that. So,
right.
So yeah, I do a lot of live streams there. It's just, I just woke up. I woke up, I saw your message. I was like, uh-oh, let's get on there. And, sending out those, that bulk sending all those, what do you call it, tokens out. We want to make sure they're all there. And it said, when I saw the success on there, I was like, thank you. And then I see everybody in the Telegram saying we got their tokens. So remember, Coinbase, you'll always get automatic. It's automatic. But for Trust Wallet, SafePal, MetaMask, you got to go ahead and add the token in there.
Yep. Who performed the audit? Steven's got a good question there.
Sure. So there's multiple. So audit.finance is the one for the contract. Also, Certic will do one. They already do my KYC, but Certic will also do a audit. The reason why I'm waiting is for the website to be redone in the apps, because I want to do it all together because it's not cheap.
Gotcha.
Remember we talking about listings, how expensive they are. Same.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's going to be actually more than that. So yeah.
Cool. What's the ticker? Just CVC, right?
Right. Correct. Yes, sir.
Yep. This is another one. Can you purchase 3 ETH worth today of CVC when it goes live? I would think so, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. There's no like limit other than, well, the token amount. That's the only thing. So yeah, 3 ETH is, it's going to be nothing. Well, not nothing, but
yeah. We just hit on this question. Why isn't the third person visible? He has fully doxed before everybody out there. I know people are coming in and out. So
I thought everybody would know me. around the whole world.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you what, man, you've certainly left your mark here in this past month or so. I would say, man,
Right.
It's like everybody and their brother was talking about this in one way or another. And like I said, dude, to sell out a pre-sale, what was it? What was
1,500
1,500 in like just over 24 hours, like 26 hours or
26
something?
hours. Yeah, that was amazing.
Dude, that's impressive,
the
man.
First hour we were on live stream, I think it was already at 500 ETH.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, like,
I was nuts.
Within the first hour, I mean, people were
I was like
going ham. Yeah.
Well, trust. That's the thing you have to get, if you don't have trust, nobody's going to invest in you, right? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, whether you go to a restaurant, you go anywhere, they have to trust that you're not going to get food poisoning, right? So
That's true.
You got to have some type of trust. And then you build trust over time. And people realize, okay, this guy's not lying. Okay. I'm just saying for anybody, it doesn't matter who it is. He updates the apps. You make sure. I'm not a date, I don't like dates. I hate dates. But of course, exchanges have to give out the dates, which is fine. I like to be, okay, this range. That's why I did a 1 to 3, guys. And guess what? Now I'm gonna make people happy. Now we're gonna go live at 1 o'clock.
Gotcha. Do you have to buy a certain amount? There's no okay.
Zero amount. I mean, well, not zero, but there's no amount. There's no certain amount.
Crypto Art, thank you so much for the $20 donation here. This is a good question. Is there a bot protection or sniper being banned?
We got bot protections. Well, here's the thing. The market cap is going to be high enough where it really doesn't matter. But we have bot protection. We did every minute instead of every second. Now you want bots still. Remember that. You don't want to ban them. I mean, but you also don't want them to drain the liquidity. Also. Right. So usually when people start out with no market cap, they have 10,000 maybe liquidity or something like that, 20,000. You got to be careful of bots. You better have it under contract.
Yep.
Even at that. Now we're starting with a market cap that's going to be way higher. I mean, we're going to be at. So far, we got it's around at least 5 million and above. Now I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but remember, bots usually sit about 0 to about 1 to 2 million market cap.
Mm-hmm.
They'll try to get you, but as long as you have it there and you have it on the contract, you'll be fine.
So bot protection in place. That's good. CVC, how can I buy in? So we're going live with CVC today, 1 p.m. Eastern, both on Uniswap and Doji Swap. But then Bitmart is right around the corner too. So if you do want to wait, if you're not in on the pre-sale and you're under the impression that, hey, let me just wait this thing out, you can wait for Bitmart. That goes live, looks to be on the 14th. Or deposits rather on the 11th. And then trading on the 13th.
I think it goes, trading goes live.
Yep.
And then withdrawals, I think, is the 14th. I didn't even look at that. I think it is. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think it is.
Yeah. 14th. Okay.
Is it 14th? No.
Hey, Zach, I'm kind of sad that you never modded me on your channel.
Dude, I don't even know how to do that now because I'm always using StreamYard. You know what I mean? So like when I'm looking at it, can I do that from StreamYard? Like, can I put a comment? Like, I know I could do it when I was doing like OBS and shit. You know what I mean? And like you could just click their thing and put a wrench on it. I don't know what the hell.
I mean, that's.
So, did you guys see that they finally brought back Lime for Skittles?
Is that why you sent me Skittles?
No.
Yeah, that's why I sent you the
link.
link.
What the hell is he sending me this shit for?
They finally got rid of Green Apple. Oh, my childhood can come back finally. God.
So for everybody out there, yeah, Scott sent me this in the back room, and I had no idea why he sent me Skittles.com. So I was just like, okay, all right, so this is why.
Because whoever they hired at Skittles that thought Green Apple was a good idea, they finally must have fired him because they said they did a public apology and they said, we're sorry, we got rid of Lime. We're back now. See, look, Lime is back. Sorry, we took it away.
There we go. See, I'm a red guy.
Yeah, but like
everything, bro.
Even if you're a red guy, if you get a handful of Skittles and you put it in your mouth, all you taste is Green Apple. Because it's disgusting.
That's true. That's true. It does overpower all the other shit.
They must have like steadily been losing money over the years, and they're like, shit, we gotta bring back Lime.
That's it, man. Like that would be like if like Swedish Fish like just started doing like Green Apple, and so you know what I mean? Like, what the hell's going on here, man?
You know, every time we go to the grocery store, my wife would always like tell me to shut up. I'd be like, we'd see a bag of Skittles and it says original Skittles. I would yell in the grocery store. I'd be like, it's not original. There's no lime. She's like, stop yelling in the grocery store. I'm like, I want people to hear me.
Oh shit, that's funny.
We have fun. We have fun in my house.
That's funny. Hey, Mo's got one. Is the gas fees on Uniswap cheaper than Doja Swap when buying CBC? This is a good one. Keith, do you know anything on this one? Or will it be similar?
Well, I mean, right now, have we all looked at gas fees on Uniswap right now? Or
I have not yet this morning.
General.
Everyone's talking about the Skittles in the chat. See, it was good that I sent you that. Sorry to interrupt.
Good shit.
I know what the people want, Zach.
That's another thing. We're going to put gas fees on the website too, because I hate not looking at it. You know, I'm like, I gotta go. Is it CoinMarket? Well, CoinMarketCap has it on there, right? The gas fees, or what the amounts are right now.
Right now we got the
36.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gas fees are a little cheap right now. Novell says.
Oh, last night was. That guy did it last night. Doing liquidity.
What was it, a couple days ago, or was it yesterday more? I can't remember. Somebody was on stream, or I was on somebody else's stream, and somebody was trying to swap for something, and dude, the gas fees were like $2,800.
Yes, I got 3,500 for me.
Holy shit!
Oh, really?
Yep,
dude,
3,500.
Yeah, it was like on screen. I was like, what? So he was like buying a half ETH to something.
Here's what I think is happening. I think the demand is when ETH, really pumps hard. I see the gas fees going nuts. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, hopefully June changes everything, right? We're supposed to get freaking
now
Ethereum 2.0 finally in June, right?
Now, remember, guys, see, this is exactly what I always say. If I would do ETH 0.2 or 2.0, right? You make sure you test. Yeah, did I tell you? Test again. And announce it. Never give dates. Because then I remember I was expecting it. They were saying what was going to be last year or right in December.
Oh, yeah. Been waiting forever, feels like, right?
You got to be careful with that. Because people are like, well, even though ETH, you're going to use it no matter what, right? But remember, there's more blockchains coming now. It's, Cardano. Well, I wonder how well Cardano is doing. Because I'm a holder in Cardano also.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I did not realize how big, I'll pull it up here in a second, how big their DeFi ecosystem is. It's freaking crazy. And a buddy of mine who's in my Discord, a buddy of mine, dude, he's been making a killing in Cardano DeFi, and nobody knows it exists yet. Like, I'll pull it up in a minute, but a lot of people are asking for the contract number. So it's cvcofficial.com.
Right. And
you'll scroll down here. It's just listed as number 4 there. There it is right there. Make sure you're using the right contract address if this is something that interests you guys. But yeah, man, Cardano is very interesting. This is a long play for me, dude. But the Cardano DeFi projects, I should be able to find it here. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, Cardano is so cheap too right now.
Oh, man. It was $3. I was like, yes. And then it dropped. And I was like, oh, no.
Guys, check this out. Like, this is insane. So if you just hit ecosystem, this is CardanoCube.io, guys. This kind of looks at, you can look at their entire ecosystem. So check this out. Dex liquidity. This is all running on Cardano blockchain. All right, look at wallets. Okay. Look at DeFi. Look at this. Absolutely insane. Marketplaces, infrastructure, launchpad, metaverse, gaming, social. Look at the stable coin. This is all within the Cardano ecosystem. So this is why I tell people all the time why Cardano is a big hold for me. It's not so much, you got to look beyond the charts. You got to look beyond the prices of things and how, this is a long play for me because of this right here. They're building out all of this infrastructure. They're not concerned about a price pump. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're just going about it differently. But, yeah, man, I like Cardano quite a bit too. But yeah, as you were saying, a lot of other blockchains coming out.
Hey, do any of you guys mine helium?
I don't.
No.
I don't mind anything, dude. I'm totally illiterate when it comes to mining. I'd love to learn more about it.
I have a helium miner. It's like a little Bobcat helium miner, it's called, right? It was like $500. It literally looks like a router and it has an antenna, and you just plug it in and let it sit there, and then it like mines helium coins on the network.
Sounds sick.
I actually got really into it, and I ended up putting an antenna on my roof so I could mine more. But dude, like this, it's like free money. It's like, a couple $100 a month right now because, I get like a half a coin or maybe a coin a day. And right now the coins are like $24
hey, man.
a coin.
Wow.
That's sick.
Well, it's like, I thought of that because you were saying like, with ADA, there's all this stuff going on in the background. You know, there's all these other little ways that you can make money, and like mining some tokens. A lot of people think when you mine a token, it's like, oh my God, I got to have this massive computer and I got to have a network server and all this stuff. Right. Helium token is you literally buy this box, you plug it in, and you forget about it.
There you go. No shit. What's the other one too, where you can like mine by going to a browser or something?
There's Chia Coin, but you need hard drives for that.
Okay.
I was mining Chia, but it didn't. It's not really doing that well.
Like mining on your phone or something. I heard about this.
Oh yeah, Fi or Pi.
Yeah.
And my buddy told me about that. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. But yeah, Pi
network. Yeah, I heard about this one. I've never done it, but yeah, man. I like, am I wrong in saying like the big money to be had in mining is kind of gone and went? Because now it's like so much harder to do. Like that's just kind of how I'm thinking about it. I don't know if that's accurate.
Yeah, well, the problem right now too, like, so Glenn said it took a year to get his Bobcat. It took me like 4 or 5 months to get mine. Yeah, it's like, I feel like the helium mining, at least from what I've seen, is probably the most profitable right now, because during the bull market, the token was worth like $45 a token. So
yeah.
You know, who knows what's going to happen in the future? It's like, it's like I said, it's just sitting there, mining tokens every day.
That's sick. I mean, and Rachel says Pi, been mining 2 years. Do not sleep on Pi. So there you go. So
Rachel, check it out, Rachel.
Rachel's earning some passive income there. That's what's up. Cool. She says Pi will have 100 million users. I mean, it sounds that if it's that easy, I mean, just on your phone, hell yeah. It's like playing video games for money, right?
With the play to just get a separate phone and leave it on all the time,
right? Yeah. Who was saying that that new Shiba Inu game? But with the 2 E's, they were just like handing their phone over to their
kids?
like 5-year-old, and
that was Austin.
Just play that shit, man. Just keep going.
Awesome, Austin.
Yeah. That shit was funny. Have at it, man.
Chill your kids.
Yeah. So Keith, we're getting close to the to the 1 o'clock hour, man. What's on your mind with this?
I mean, it's gonna be a crazy. I mean, the record. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say anything about that, but it's crazy that Shinja, I think, holds it right now. I believe they hit 1 billion in 3 weeks. So yeah, that was amazing. I think just make sure everybody's safe, and they they understand what they're investing in, and that nobody has to worry about anybody rug pulling or anything, just crazy stuff that's going on, or somebody leaving like me leaving, that's not gonna happen. So
hey boys, I have to jump off. I just got a text message. Thanks for having me on, and everyone in the chat. Always a pleasure chatting with you guys.
Absolutely.
Always welcome, brother.
And yes, Keith, sir. I'll see you. I'll chat with you later.
Yes, I'll give you DM. Absolutely.
I'd see you guys.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy, bro.
Always a pleasure chatting with you guys.
Liddy, what's happening?
Always welcome, brother.
And Keith, I'll see you.
Yo, what's up, Zach?
Hey man, I think you still got it on in the background. We can hear what we just were talking about.
Hey, that's my specialty move, man. That's my finisher.
How you doing, man? Are you ready? You ready for?
Oh man, I'm excited. Hey, I just checked the wallet, got the coins. Let's go, Keith.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go.
I'm excited.
Liddy, did you go all the way in with the pre-sale, or
man? Just about.
Okay, all right.
Just about, man. Hey, cool. Your chats, Keith. Your chats in TG, man, they're going nuts right now.
Yeah, I know. I woke up with, I was like, wow, to see everybody,
awesome.
Everybody going crazy on this thing. It's just amazing that, well, like I said, you go through your plan. That you want to make sure that you don't get behind. One thing is, the emails, but I'm gonna get up, catch up to them.
That's fast.
That's crazy.
But it's all from the fruits of your labors, Keith. I gotta be honest, man. I don't think I've seen a dev work so hard so early. Right. Like, you've been grinding on this thing before the pre-launch was even initiate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, sir. You're right. Yeah, it took a toll. It does, because you're like, oh boy, it's the biggest day, and you're like, oh my god. And once it goes right, you're like, okay, cool. There's so many people that are coming in that are gonna, that are investing. It's like, just like the pre-sale. I've never seen a pre-sale go like that. But here's the thing: everybody obviously trusts you now, right?
Facts.
The money's now in liquidity, so that's another thing. Remember that's holding on for 2 weeks, the tokens and everything, and now people are like, oh my god, he actually sent everything out. That was my goal. My goal was to send it out right before it launched to keep bots away. People understand that too, that somebody can go in and try to ruin a project, and this happens a lot. Just to let you guys know.
Facts.
Definitely. Yeah, man, I think it's really important too, where you've been just super transparent. You've doxed in various AMAs.
Right.
And dude, what I really like about you and the way you've gone about this is, and again, I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again because there's new people listening. You're not one of those people who are just saying these things to blow smoke. Because we've seen the people who say we're going to do this and we're going to do this and we're going to do this, and we have all the people we need and we're ready to go. And and then it's this over promise, under deliver. You're saying, hey, we got a lot of work to do.
Right.
This is a great start. I'm going to put the right people in place. I'm going to go get the coders, get the developers.
Yes.
It's not my forte. It's not my specialty, but I can get the right people in place. And I respect the hell out of that, man.
Yes, sir.
So that gave me confidence in your project for what it's worth.
Yeah, I think, you want to have a plan. I've gone a little bit back and forth on there on a couple pieces of paper just because I was like, well, what about this? And that's why I went, and thank you. And like I said, again, thank you to Shinja for helping out. The numbers of going over this, you just got to get it right. Remember, the future numbers are not correct. It's going to fall short. And we got the numbers right on the money. Working with V2, soon going to V3. At least I have it ready to go, and I understand now how it works, and that's the problem. You ever wonder why it takes 40 minutes to sometimes an hour to get on Uniswap? You gotta start adding, multiplying. You gotta get it all correct before you hit that button, because once you hit it, it goes live. So,
for sure. Jake Yegan in the house. Good morning, brother. What's happening? Can we buy on Uniswap and then sell at the high, or do we have to hold? There are no limits, right? Right, Keith?
Yeah, you could sell. Yeah, so you'll have a max transaction for like big whales that come in.
Okay.
And that's why we also did a max wallet. We don't want, listen, on a project, I see a lot of them holding 5%, 3%. You got to be really careful with that, because it could be a massive dump. So now the whales can only hold 2% of the wallet, of the whole, total supply. So that's going to be great. Now, doesn't mean that they're limited on ETH, or whatever 20 trillion is going to be worth. So if it's a billion market cap, 20 trillion coins is going to be worth a lot of money, and they can buy in for that. So,
gotcha. So, man, I'm in for 1 ETH, but as we get closer to launch, I'm like, why didn't I just go a little bit more? Right? There's always that feeling like, man, I should have.
And we give a little bit. We give a little bit on those tokens. A little bit, just to be fair to everyone, because I know that they held, and I was going over with that with him, asking, hey, just a little bit, just to be fair, and remember, your gas fees were what $2, $3, on Pulo. You know what I mean? A nice, smooth transition to send out the tokens. You couldn't really ask for anything better, and nobody has to worry about claiming. I mean, what else could you ask for? And nobody has to worry about holding their tokens. I think, no offense, I think Pink does that, I believe. I don't like that. Well, first of all, the holder's not going to like that. So.
Yeah, guys, a lot of people in chat asking about the Shiba Inu news. We're going to get to it, but we had to bring on Keith because these are the top 2 stories I wanted to get to today with the CVC launch and then supposedly big news coming out of Shiba Inu today too. Could it be Uber? Could it be Lyft? We don't know. We're just kind of reading between the lines on that tweet. But,
I don't know. I think Shiba, it's coming.
What do you got, Keith? Yeah.
If they announce that, it's going to be big. That's going to be huge.
If Shibarium's ready to go, yeah.
Oh my God, that's going to be. I can already tell you. We all know what's going to happen.
And I can see where you're getting that from, Keith, because that Twitter post. Yeah, that right there where it says, but if you know how to catch a ride, you can go places. That could mean a ride share, or that could mean, hey man, we're about to go up. So it's one of the two.
Catch a ride. Just
sounds like I get what you're thinking.
Typical SHIB developer fashion here, just leaving us on the hook. But you know, I think a lot of people respect this too. It gets people excited. You know, something is going to happen when they send a tweet like this. If they don't have a time frame locked in or anything like that. So
Shiba gives me Riddle vibes, man. Like the Riddler. You remember from Batman? He gives me the Riddler vibes with these riddles, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, a lot of people asking any news on this front. I have not heard anything. I don't think they're making it public. This is freaking hilarious, though, too.
Is that Carlton?
Oh, gosh. Oh,
yep.
I mean, I remember when Shiba came out, and wow, how many Inus are out now. I can't even keep track.
Oh, it's insane, man. Keith, it's a great point, man. They were seriously, you talk about a trailblazer in a particular segment of the market. I mean, this is it. I mean, nobody saw this coming. I remember, man, when we were talking about SHIB, when I was talking about SHIB and many others in the space back in May, 2021, and all the narrative was look at all these guys talking about this shit coin. They're just, blah, blah, blah. And now we're a top 15 crypto, household name. Ethereum whales are buying Shiba Inu in droves. It's pretty awesome to see. And I think they've paved the way, man, for community coins. Communities like Shibtoro, like Apollo Inu, like Volt, like CVC. It opens the door for this way of doing business that I think goes against the grain, right? When we look at traditional projects, Cardano and Bitcoin, they kind of focused on the infrastructure first and then built out community later. Whereas Shiba Inu and Shibtoro and Apollo and even CVC for that matter, they've kind of focused more on the community first, and then we'll let the community drive where we go with this thing. And, so I think there's two ways to do it, man. And I think community coins are not going anywhere. I don't like to say meme tokens anymore.
Bro, you took it right out of my mouth, Zach. I was literally about to say that.
I don't like that, man, because it sounds like it's a joke.
Yeah,
it's not a joke. It's a joke until it isn't.
Yeah.
And if you build that community up like they did in SHIB, like they've done in many of these different communities now, the sky's the limit, man. When you have a decentralized system in place, you allow your community members to speak and have a voice, and they feel attached to the project. That matters. There's no doubt SHIB has been a trailblazer in it all.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
100%.
Yeah, it's just been, ever since it started. It was the first one to get out there, non-doxed. I mean, I wonder if we'll ever find out who it actually is.
And that's another fascinating point too, isn't it, Keith? It's like, so many people will say like, oh, I'm not investing in that unless they're doxed. And I get that. But then you have things like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and hell, Bitcoin. We don't even know who the hell the developer or who. What do they look like? We don't. We're thousands of dollars.
A coin. It's a community coin now, right?
What's that?
It's obviously it's renounced, right? It's meaning it's there's no real owner to it anymore, right?
It is driven by it's driven by the people. Yeah, for sure.
Hey Zach, man, I have to intervene with this meme token crap.
Yeah, man.
I'm making a video on that too here real soon.
That's a good video. Video.
We gotta stop calling it meme token because you're right. It seems like a joke. It's not about a fucking meme. So let's stop calling it that. This is what honestly we've been waiting for. Do you know how many people have said that, man, I wish we can create a community that has our own infrastructure, has our own finances, has our own team development. So we don't have to rely on the powers that be to handle our finances.
Yep.
So community tokens now, guys, we are running our own currencies. I don't think people understand that. We're creating our own currencies, guys, to where we do not have to rely on the establishment.
Exactly.
Look at it like that.
And to your point, Liddy, not only are you creating your own currency, you're creating your own use case. You're creating how you want it to be used, how much say-so you want people to have in it. Like you're literally creating a business. You're creating a whole new thing. and you're like, I want it to work this way. I love it, man. Yeah, I love it. Shout out to Big Fiji for the big donation. I appreciate that. And man, this group has been out last couple of days. Banana Task Force Ape. They have built their infrastructure, utility, and community. They haven't even launched yet. So Big Fiji, appreciate that. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. So yeah, man, it's fascinating to watch all these communities being built. And guys, we're focusing today on the CVC launch. We're also focusing on some big news, supposedly coming out with Shiba Inu too. So
that's gonna be big.
Yeah, we're with Keith. Keith is the head developer of CoinMarket or CoinViewCap, not CoinMarketCap, CoinViewCap, and we're going live today at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you didn't get into the pre-sale, everything goes live 1 p.m. on Dojo Swap and Uniswap. And I will be watching Dex Tools this afternoon, Keith. That is for sure. I'm sure you will be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. I have to actually put it on the website.
Do you have like a watch party planned or anything? You're going to be hanging out with some of the other people?
So I think everyone's going live. So I guess I'll go live on Sandstorms. And I think I'm going to see if Cliff wants to go live too. Since he's going to, have a good – I mean, their swap is – it's really easy to use. I went to it and I was like, oh, my God. Like, just – I don't know if you guys been over there. It's just easy to use. I think that was his goal, and he's got a lot more plans for that too. And then obviously you can do different blockchains with it. So,
and Keith, are you the first guy? Are you the first token to actually launch on Dojo Swap?
No, I think they have others already that have.
Okay,
I believe I saw the tokens on there.
Okay, that was a smart play, man.
Yeah,
definitely. Got the Bitmart listing already in the hole too, coming up after the launch here, and other exchanges are reaching out already too.
Oh yeah. Already talking to them. Just making sure everything is right. Before before you say yes.
Yeah. Guys, if you guys have any other questions out there too, we've got Keith here. We're getting ready for the CVC launch later today, 1 p.m. Eastern. Please let your questions roll on in. And if anybody out there listening wants to pop in that are influencers too, you guys can pop in if you guys got questions too. Dropped it in our Twitter chat. So updated website. Is there a timeline on that, Keith? Like when we can expect that? I know you don't want to
coding. Yeah. You never want to give a timeline. I mean, we're working on it. That reminds me. Trying to see here. Yeah, we're working on it. I can see the back end of, well, I say that back end, but
working on the back end.
Yeah, the back end. Well, hold on 1 second here. Let me see here. 1 second. Well, I did have pull up. It's been a long 2 weeks.
No, I hear you, man.
Yeah, they're updating. Well, obviously we're updating. We're updating. Well, we already updated Larval. That's already been done. So we're working on. Well, next we're working on the facelift, but we're working on right now the coding, scraping the database for the for all the info, and getting the software to call it up. To call up the correct rankings. The problem is, so everybody's asking, how does it work, right? Well, let's say, for instance, I want to go ahead and manually put it in. The problem why you can't do that is, let's say I put somebody in 11th, right? What's going to show 11-11? See what I'm saying? So you can't do that. So this whole system is going to be done automatically now. Now, I can add in there and automatically push everything down or up. So, but the new system, I don't have to worry about doing that. Everything updates on its own. Remember, it's not so people. Wait a minute, is that the ranking of where it comes from the blockchain? No, it's the website that does the ranking. We can see that.
Yep.
Already. So remember, it's not now. CoinGecko, I think, gets probably the information from them. They got to, because they're almost the same. I see Hex, the same ranking for everybody, 201. So I think everybody follows CMC.
Yep. Yeah, no doubt, man. I think this is so needed in our space, man. You look at all these new projects coming up each and every day and how big the community coin space is getting. There's no question. There's going to be other Saitamas. There's going to be other projects that deserve to be here, other hexes, right? And I think they're coming in at the right time, man. And guys, people are asking about. I want to let you respond to that. People are asking about Bitmart deposits and all that. So here it is up on screen. You should be able to see this. So on the 11th of April. That is the deposit feature, trade feature on the 13th, 10 a.m., and then withdrawal on the 14th. That's all your Bitmart dates. But yeah, man. So how did this? Go ahead. How did this idea come about? That's all I was gonna say. Like, how did you? Was this like an aha moment one night? You're like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit.
Oh, doing this? Oh, well, it was planned last year. So,
okay, gotcha.
Just want to do something different, put something out there. Yeah, and pretty much, you want to plan before you do a token. I talk to a lot of people now. They're asking me, "Oh man, I want to do a token now. I'm ready to go." And do you have a plan? Well, no. I'm just gonna follow everybody else. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Nope.
You're gonna be stuck. First thing you're gonna be stuck is in Uniswap. You have to make sure that you don't follow somebody else. Do your own thing, because it's gonna be so. Remember, when SEC comes in, it's gonna be a lot of changes coming in. A lot of exchanges now, you have to be KYC fully, or they're not even interested in working with you. So it's just something they require now. So that means you got to be docs. Well, to an extent. KuCoin said they're watching. So
yeah, no,
that's
something. That's good. I mean, I think you're right. I think these platforms want to make sure they're putting on good projects. Jose says, "Do I have to wait till 1 p.m.?" Yeah, if you did not get in the pre-sale, Jose, you got to wait till 1 p.m. Eastern time for it to go live on either Uniswap or DojaSwap. Starting price, Richard wants to know for CVC.
Yeah, we'll go. Like I said, I had to work well, thank you to the other gentleman to help me out. Just make sure everything was right this morning. I had to work so hard to get everything done. I know already what the market cap's in the range is going to be at. It's going to be pretty close to 5 million. So I haven't yet, have an idea where it's going to be at, but I want to be sure. I don't want to just give out any, false numbers.
Okay. So more information on that when that's
right. I'll get out right before it comes out. But
okay,
yeah,
that's fair.
It's going to be really healthy. Really healthy. Remember, we got a lot of liquidity in there. So it's going to be really healthy. And remember, understand that people, when it comes out, it's going to be all over the place, the numbers. Because Dexel has to, update from, they get their updates from Uniswap. So, and hopefully Uniswap's resolve their issues.
Yep.
That'd be
100%.
great. I'm so glad we didn't open up yesterday.
Right. No, that's good stuff. So maximum wallet holding limit is 2%. We did hit on that earlier. Locked liquidity. How long is liquidity locked?
So to make sure everything runs right, it's going to be locked, I don't know, a week. But I'm going to change. Obviously, I'm going to relock it for 6 months. The reason why you do this, okay? This is a lesson for everybody, okay? First of all, obviously I had all the money. The money's now going to liquidity, but so no one has to worry about their money ever get taken or anything like that. But the reason why we do that, or a lot of people need to start doing that, let's say, for instance, hypothetically something happens, right? Contract, who knows, something happens, right? Let's say you lock your liquidity for a year. What happens? You're screwed. You can't do a V2. You can't do anything. So we lock it for, legit webs or tokens. You lock it in about 7 days, probably about the next, let's say 2 days, 3 days. I'm just going to relock it for six months. And then what you do is you keep on relocking it over and over and over again.
Yep.
You really don't want to go beyond there. You can go to a year, 2 years. I would recommend not to do that because you have too much liquidity in there. If you're healthy, everything's going right. You don't want to have too much liquidity in there. So if you lock it for that long, it's going to sit in there because you can't touch it.
That's a good point. I appreciate you giving us that info. No, that's good stuff. So people are asking if you can find it on Dexels. It's right here. So just paste the contract address in. This is where you can track it. I'll drop this in my description.
Yeah, I got to update that too. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, no problem.
While I'm talking to you.
Oh, but this is where we'll go, right? We're yeah. Okay, this is the
Dexels.
DA5.
You can't go on CFC, so
yeah, exactly.
That's
Screw that.
Terrible. I'll get CoinGecko. So CoinGecko, you have to go ahead and put the. Oh, you know what? I can go ahead and put the pair in there now for CoinGecko. I forgot about that.
Okay.
The pair now. You gotta put this link in there for CoinGecko. So you can't even submit anymore without the link.
Gotcha.
So I was like, okay, well, That's great.
Gotcha. And you guys are using CoinGecko's data right now, right?
Yeah, part CMC.
Okay. Okay.
For their APIs. Yep.
Gotcha.
A lot of them, of course, we have a deal worked out with them, of course, on their platform to pay for it. But yeah, that's going to change because we want to, like I said, call up the actual ranking system of the market caps. So that's what you're seeing too. You're seeing default of market cap when you go on the website. You go on any of these.
Yep.
Default's always going to be market cap. Well, it should be unless you change the coding.
Right. Guys, I just put the Dex Tools link in the description of the video down below. So if you want to, have that and save it for later for when we go live, I know a lot of people are going to be wanting to track that. So that's down below in the description for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll update this Etherscan here. Dex Tools. There it is. Live
That's
chart.
very good, man. Richard says, "Will I be streaming the launch?" It looks like Sandstorm is going to have Keith over there, so I don't want to steal Sandstorm's thunder on that. He had that plan and everything, so I'll let him kind of run that, of course. So if you guys definitely go check out Sandstorm's channel today during the launch, Keith will be over there, and Keith will be fully doxed over there too. He has fully doxed on this before, but yeah, he'll be on with you guys live.
You got to fully dox for KYC also.
Very true, and you are KYC, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have two of them. The Certic will be done tomorrow with them, and also in KYC from Pulio. That's not easy. I know people are like, it's just KYC. No, it's your whole life histories with them. So, and and then we have the audit also too, and we'll do the audit with now. Why we have to have an audit? You want to make sure the contract's good, but on top of that, exchanges they now require audits now. Everyone. So.
And is it a certain type of audit, Keith, or
you gotta check. You check for they check the coding on it.
Gotcha.
You want to make sure you're not a rug pull. It's a really good thing to do. It's there. If you go on the website up top, you'll see the audit.
Gotcha.
It's good for people to know. Having an audit done right before launch too. That's that's my plan was to have it done right at launch, and it was right there done. So. It was done. It was done on Monday.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And I'm gonna pull up the tweet because you did tweet about that pretty recently, letting people know.
Finance. Yeah.
Yep. Here it is, right here. Yeah. Audits.finance. Audit complete. They're proud to announce that CoinViewCap has completed their audit with Audits.finance. So this gives a lot of people that extra little. Okay, this is a good project. Okay, I'm putting my money in a good place here. Because let's face it, Keith, I mean, pre-sales, man, it could be rough, man, and it's tough when you don't know who you're sending that to, right?
That's why I never give, false hopes. First time doing a pre-sale, for anybody else that wants to do it, you better make sure you're gonna have very little sleep. And people are like, no way. Yeah, trust me, you will.
Yep. JJ Shibburn, why are you being called a rug puller on Twitter? Because you're following the wrong people on Twitter, JJ. That's why. Need it for project stuff like marketing and team stuff. Twitter's a cool place, man, but it could be toxic as hell too.
Oh yeah.
Toxic Twitter.
Oof. It could be brutal. Let's see. Running late. So, guys, we have Keith on from CVC. If you guys are just tuning in here this morning, Keith is taking some time out and letting us talk about the launch coming up almost 2 hours away, brother.
Get the damn likes up. Get the damn likes up.
I can't believe we started with 1,900 people. Oh, my God.
Insane.
Wow.
Insane. Yeah, I remember.
1,900 people.
I remember watching how many people got in right when it went live, dude. And then, it was like 500 ETH were gone.
Right.
10, 15 minutes or whatever the hell it was.
Right. And I was like,
this is interesting.
You got to be kidding me.
It's cool though, man. I'm happy for you, brother, and looking forward to seeing this thing really take off. And I know I mentioned this a few times. This is super, super important, man. It's needed in our space right now. So
absolutely, yes, sir.
I'm pumped for you guys. I really am. I'm pumped about it. I want to see you guys succeed.
Yeah, everybody just try to at least do it right. Just if you have something that's it's wrong, just be honest, say, hey guys, we screwed up or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I think there's always going to be that in whatever business endeavor you're going into, right? It's that transparency though, Keith. I think you hit on it. I think that's it. It's like, hey, when something goes wrong, hold yourself accountable, go to the community and say, hey, we screwed up, but here's how we're going to fix it, right? And as long as you do that along the way, people will respect. They'll respect that for sure.
Absolutely. Sure. Definitely. There's been so many changes. Actually, no, there really hasn't been that many changes. I can't say that. You just want to make sure everything's updated. I'm going to update the website. Doge Swap's there, so you guys can get the right links on the website. That's big, because we do know Uniswap's got some crazy links.
Yes, guys, make sure if you're planning on getting into this and you're not in the pre-sale, but you want to buy it right at launch, or you're going to watch the chart a little bit, and maybe buy in after a dip or whatever you're going to do. When you're getting the contract, make sure you're coming here. Here's your correct Etherscan, 1,900 holders. There it is right there. And then up here, you'll see the contract address right here in blue, okay? You're going to copy and paste this. You can actually copy and paste this right over into Dex Tools if you want to follow the chart. But make sure you're using the official address. This is how people get burned on these types of new launches, because there will be bad actors out there trying to get you to buy an alternative CBC, probably, most likely, especially one with all this hype, that a lot of people are going to try to take advantage of people. So come to the cvcofficial.com website right here.
Thanks.
Use this, okay? So,
right, you are correct. You are correct. That's actually really big, because you have to be careful.
100%.
I mean, guys,
so many... Go ahead, Liddy.
It's not that hard to avoid being scammed. Just go to the damn website, guys. Just go to the website and get the contract off the website. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, he's actually right. I mean,
that's it.
And I get there's crazy people out there. That make up these sites or whatever.
Keith, you'll get them, man. You'll get them as soon as we start. I wouldn't doubt right now. There are people right now are making copycat CoinView caps right now.
Oh yeah,
people are like, oh my god, is it ready to go? And then all of a sudden, nope.
Yeah, guys. So how to buy, the instructions right here. Malarkey, thanks for the $10 donation, man. I have seen this. I have seen Ass Token. It was actually flying yesterday.
Oh no!
What?
Yeah, smart Ass Token, ticker symbol Ass. I wanted to slap Chris Inu yesterday to come out, but I didn't see one come out. We had a Will Smith Inu come out and perform pretty well for a little bit. It might have turned into a honeypot or something. I don't know.
Yeah, quick.
But yeah, that's what you get with these new tokens. But guys, another important thing: set your slippage to 9%. At least that's what we're saying now. Then that could increase. If the traffic on here is really flowing, which it could be.
It could, yeah. I mean, as long as it's not acting up. Uniswap. And it's I put the Dex Tool chart right there so people can see it. CVC Dex Tools chart, so you guys can actually go to it on the website just in case. I mean, I could put it live on there too.
Yep.
On the website, I could find a spot. I probably could put it live actually somewhere here.
Is there a link on there? Is there a link on there now? I mean, also, guys, the other way you could do it is just grab the address. Okay, that's what I did here. Grab this address, not only for when you're buying, but you can then just paste it right up here on Dex Tools, and it'll bring you right to CVC's chart.
Yeah, and we have it on there now. We call it on the website now. We're updating the links now. The boxes, so people can go right to the websites. Just to make sure that you're not gonna get scammed or something like that.
Yeah.
But they're out there, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, just be careful out there. Never trust others to give you a contract address. There you go. Foxy said it right there. That's perfect. Just go get it yourself from the official source. Keith, we're about 2 hours away, man. I'm going to close up the stream. Listen, man, I really appreciate you coming on, and I'll be looking forward to seeing the launch. I'll be over watching it on Sandstorm's channel. Really, man, I truly mean this. Happy for you guys. Really happy for you and what you've built here. And I'll be very, very fascinated to watch how this thing goes. And I want to see you guys have a ton of success with this.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming on this morning. Liddy, I appreciate you coming on as always, brother. And always. Thank you, everybody out there, for listening. And First Sip in Crypto, back at you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. And we'll have videos coming out all afternoon and all morning long here. Shibtoro video just went out, so if you want to catch up on the latest there, check it out. And also, Shiba Inu, some big news coming. So we'll be talking about that as soon as we know what the hell's happening. Is it Uber? Is it Lyft? Is it Shibarium? We got you covered right here on the channel. So thank you, everybody out there, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
I'll see you. Bye.
Stay lit. We out.
All right, guys.